Come along with me to make wild blackberry jam. Now, this process was a lot longer than I thought it was going to be because initially I was just going to not wash them, to be honest, and I was just going to chuck them in the pot and boil them. However, I realized, oh no, I'll wash them, and then on the process of washing them, I realized that there's actually a little wormies on there, and it was a little gross. So, can you see that, guy? Yuck. Like, not for me. I don't want to be eating those. Anyway, I tried my best to remove the ones that I could find, and then I did a vinegar rinse, like soak thing, because I wanted to kill all the ones that were there still, maybe within the thing that I missed. So I kind of just put it through another rinse, and then it killed off some bugs too that were already on there. But I let that soak for a little bit, like maybe a few minutes, 5 minutes. And then I came back to do the same process, looked through to see if there were any worms. Now, I was a little more conscious this time because I knew there were worms, but I think I did pretty well with the first time, so we didn't get that much more. But that's all the ones we have for the blackberry jam, and then those are the ones that have the bugs, and they look a little bit weird. Now, to be honest, this is kind of a little bit nostalgic for me because we used to pick blackberry for my nana, and then she would make us blackberry pies when we'd go out to my dad's, and it was like a regular thing, but we would do it with cranberries and all sorts of things like that, and then she would make a pie. But this kind of process I feel like is what she would have done to put in the mix of the blackberry pie, which is kind of interesting to think she spent all this time trying to make a blackberry pie for us. And it wasn't until her funeral that I realized we were the only ones that got these pies, and I was like shocked, to be honest. But this smelled so good at this point. Like, I wanted to try it then and there, but unfortunately I won't be eating this because it's got sugar in it, so I cannot consume it. But that's fine. I've made it for my partner so he can have it on toast, or he can have it with anything dessert-wise, so like cakes, what have you. Now, for the recipe, I've tried to follow one online. It basically just said 2 cups of sugar and then some lemon juice and lemon zest, and then that was about it. Mix it up. I cooked it for a while. Couldn't tell you how long, but I cooked it until it kind of thickened, and then I put it into this jar and then let it sit and cool down, and then I put it in the fridge. And apparently it's meant to last 2 weeks, so we'll see how long it lasts. However, it didn't quite fit in the jar, so I had to improvise and get a little container because I wasn't going to use that other jar and put like the tiniest little bit in there. So I thought, I'll just get a little container, and then he can start on that one and then go to the jar. So that's my jam. It looks so delicious, doesn't it? It looks so tasty. And I think it came out pretty well. He said it tastes nice, so I think that's a win. Thanks for watching. Bye.